Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Imperator Rome, the Bosporan Kingdom. In the last episode, we kind of just worked through the general management of the kingdom. We reestablished our alliance with Iberia. Yes, I re-guaranteed Sarmatia, trying to see if we can get a war to work here. Which it really isn't. If we could at least get Sarmatia to not join. But I don't think that's going to happen. We're just going to have to deal with it. So we're going to have to try to build up our economy to the point where we can afford to operate larger or more armies. Now, speaking of armies, we did have a bit of a mishap with some barbarians. I noticed that there's some barbarians in our subject nation over here. So I went ahead and I brought some troops over in an effort to try to deal with the barbarians before they marched across, Scythia into our territory. And also because, these guys are our subject state, and keeping them from being, wrecked by barbarians, I think is, valuable to do. But we had a situation where we lost the battle, and then our army was trying to retreat, and it was trying to retreat through here, which we don't have any access through this Sarmatia and Scythia, so the army couldn't retreat, and so it got stuck there and then got stack wiped. And that was rather irritating. And I think that if that is the way this is supposed to work, I don't really like the way that works at all. Is that an army in shattered retreat should not attempt to retreat through territory it doesn't have access to. It should try to retreat along a path that it actually can move through, and should try to stop in a nearby area, or an area that it can get to. So the army should have shadow retreated like back to here, rather than trying to retreat like all the way back to our capital. And definitely, like, territory of a subject nation should be considered as valid territory to retreat back to. So I think there probably needs to be some work on that. So, yeah. Well, we are rebuilding the army, and it's mostly rebuilt. That did cost us a whole bunch of manpower, which is unfortunate, but, we're going to have to deal with it. So, let's go ahead and unpause it, and let's see what we get up to moving forward here. I don't know what these guys are doing, marching their armies around here. Excuse me. Our legate reports war. The Hellenistic local power... Oh, hold on. Olympics concluded. Alright, highlight of this year's games was the final race of this Olympiad, the Hoplitodromos, in which the competitors endured a full lap of the stadium, clad in full body armor. Man, excuse me. Lysias of Acarnania crossed the finish line a good hour after the race began, having stopped to flirt outrageously with a group of giggling maidens. The victor was declared to be Demophanes Omerid of Phrygia. Alright. Hold the phone here. What? The Hellenistic local power of Bithynia declared war upon the Hellenistic regional power of Thrace. We are now obliged to help. The Seleucid Empire, Thrace, Phrygia, Athens, Nisiotic League, Knidos, Kinzikos, Parthia, Egypt, Andros, and us have all rallied together to defend in this war. Since when? Okay. So, who got half the planet? Mad at them. Let's see. It's a diplomatic map mode. Bithynia, there. I see no need to involve myself in this military campaign in the least. The Thracian local power of Getia declared war upon the Hellenistic regional power of Thrace. We are now obliged to help, apparently, along with everybody else. Okay. Is there something that tells me, like... What's going on there? Well, whatever. You guys can just fight it out. I'm going to keep my troops back and defend my territory, should it be needed. And y'all can have fun with that. We're losing money. Fort maintenance, wages. Blockaded ports. Oh. It's these pirates that are sailing around here. Again, I don't much care what they're doing as long as they're not messing with my coastal areas. Then they can do what they want. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and stand down the fleet, I think. Omen, we're going to have to go for manpower recovery. For inventions. Monthly civilization change up, sure. Well, that is a big mess, isn't it? Looks like Phrygia's at war with Macedonia. So I wonder if these guys had like ridiculously high aggressive expansion or something. I don't know if we can even check that. Oh, these guys peace out? They did. They peaced out. There's those stinking barbarians again. You know what? I'm just going to let them do what they're going to do. And if they come my direction, then we'll deal with them. We can call Thrace, but Thrace is not exactly doing very well. Now, Phrygian armies are moving into Thrace. Have a new invention. National manpower up, sacrifice of the gods. Enact law costs. Let's just work through these. Got a lot of religious power that I can see if we can do things like converting pops. Ah, our new wife. Nikeso Dantapur. Alright, morale was beginning to waver at camp when Nikeso Dantapur stood up before the assembled soldiers and gave an inspirational speech. She convinced all who were present the odds of battle were on their side, using her extensive knowledge of military tactics. When the soldiers marched the next day, they did so with the confidence that their victory was assured. Okay. She gains popularity. We got inspirational consort until the next 5 years. Morale of armies plus 5%. Should I try to take some advantage of this? Come on, guys. Win a battle for once. There we go. A daughter was born. baby is named Phthia. Spartakidia, daughter of the Basilius. Alright. Should I send an army? Why are we losing money? Because these guys are at war with us and Thrace. I think I might try to take advantage of this. Doing an amphibious landing over here in Tirkate. Let's see, where are the forts? There's a fort. That's 33,000 barbarians. Alright, let's send those ships back to a port. I think that's their only port. No, only fort, not port. As far as I can see, it is. Alright, are they coming in here? Oh, there is a fort here. Okay. We're gonna have to siege that. Now, I could detach siege. Let's see. Detach a siege. Leontios has died of severe inflammation at the age of 67. Which I can continue to... No, see what they're going to do is they're going to march those 8,000 men up there and destroy my siege unit. which is exactly what they're doing. Alright. Hormonasa has been seen a huge influx of traders and travelers from far and wide recently. One of the advisors jokingly suggested we must have been blessed by Hermes himself. Might have been a joke, but paying our dues to the god might be a good idea nonetheless. Be a boost in long-term business, right? Gains religious power, blessing of commerce. I can't really afford it, but I could use the influx of cash. So we're going to take the money and run. Yep, that's what they're going to try to do. Caught red-handed. Hauling from the Hort. Manassas Protkin is a sorry sight, caught with convenient battering ram in hand. What? Okay. He said to have been ready to strike down Demophanes, affiliated in a brutal act of violence. 67. Throw him in the dungeons. Will people stop trying to kill each other? Really? Alright, we're just going to grab whatever looks interesting. Alright, we're going to need a couple of new guys. Trophius. We're going to go with you because you're loyal. And Archaeatros. We're going to go with you. Alright, we're victorious. We lost 876 men. They lost 3,400 men. Barbarians wreaking a little bit of havoc out there. Alright, how is Thrace doing? They're still, like, mostly occupied here. But we're starting to recover some of that occupation thanks to... Alright, our siege was complete. Now the fort is going to actually flip these cities for us. So we don't need to worry about them. Martial advances. Alright, good. Military tradition we can take. Light cavalry discipline. Light infantry offense. Light infantry offense. There we go. Heavy cavalry. Ship damage. Siege towers. There we go. Oh, did those guys peace out? They did. Everybody's pieced out. Alright, cool. Let's go pick our guys up. was kind of hoping I would get something out of that, but I guess I didn't. Well, I wasn't the war leader, so... It was a long shot. Actually, let's bring them back to land as quickly as we can. Alright, and let's cut my maintenance down. Alright, anywhere looks good. Plus 0.04. We'll get one building there. Then. Alright, I was looking into converting pops, right? Yes. Murder. Democles Phility was found brutally murdered in his home. The investigators have reported that a mace was used in the crime, a device known to be favored by Pelopidas Protkid. However, we have no hard evidence to link him to the crime. Let all know that we consider him guilty. Yeah, we really can't do anything. Alright, let's stand down our commanders. Dismiss them. Dismiss you. There we go. Xenophon Phility died from natural causes. Alright. Alright, so we need a new researcher. You'll do. And we need a new Epiproxenos. Something like that. We'll get you in place. You're 68 years old. Can we just have you die? Reward veterans is way too expensive. Another murder? Well, I guess we'll consider him guilty. Let's see, what was it? He was brutally murdered in his home. A honed sword was used in the crime. Can we stop killing members of my government, please? Alright, how are we doing as far as heir? You are a pretender. You're heir and you're 10 years old. Can I marry her off to somebody? She gains 20 loyalty. She's at 65 loyalty, which is somewhat low. Make friends. Demand certain costs over the course of the chain. All right. I guess we go with him. Okay, I'm not sure what to do about some of those scorned families because I just can't give jobs to everybody. All right. Cohort recruit speed. We don't really have the civic power for that. Assimilate pops. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, Olympic Games. Let's see, we have Catecyclus and Taurian. You're not bad. I don't know which points are the ones we really... Friend of the researcher, head of the Josephus family. He's 71 years old. I'm actually going to send him. Let's see what happens. Shrine to Isis. No. You'll get 83 ducats. You know what we're going to do? Go ahead and build it. And then we're going to go into here and convert that pop back. Let's burn off some of these points. Getting everybody assimilated. Alright, out of points. The move was a bit aggressive, but... as long as it's not impacting our ruler... Alright, Olympics concluded. Oh, and we need to end this episode here. Alright, the highlight of the year's games was at the Cambrius. Alright. During the Stadion, the ancient and revered of foot races, Cambrius of Tolentia, in last place for the majority of the race, stole the victory by mere moments after Sclius of Duria tripped and fell, causing all the athletes behind him to join him on the floor. Alright. The victor was declared to be Demo Damas of Etolia. First time winner. Okay. So to go ahead, we're going to end the episode here. I ran a little bit over. And then we'll see what we're going to get up to next time. We managed to get out of that, weird war that happened. Manpower is building up, and we'll have to take a look and see if Thrace actually has an army that they can use to join us in a war with Scythia. We'll see. Alright, and for now we'll end it here, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.